What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan, and I'm BManX45, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have our Friday market analysis, or Saturday market analysis, because it seems like I always get these up on Saturday, but today I am here for Friday, and I apologize for missing last week. A lot of stuff going on, but there's a lot of things I wanted to talk about, so I went through and see if anything had really changed with the market, and a lot of it's the same as it was last Friday. I mean, we haven't had too many tournaments since the last one. I know like Europe and other places and stuff like that, but it seems like the North American regionals moves the market a lot more than say the Oceania or Europe ones, and that's probably because TCG game, the North American Digimon market really kind of controls what's going on with the game, which I mean is not necessarily a bad thing, not necessarily a good thing, but we're going to get into it. We're going to talk about prices, certain things, and there's a lot of cool stuff we want to talk about today, so we'll try and get through it as quickly as we possibly can. And hey, if you enjoyed this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you miss a single minute of the fun. It's early morning and I'm tired and I'm about to go to work, so let's see what we got here. All right, we have the Event Pack 6. I haven't really done the Event Pack 6 cards for a while, so I thought it'd be good to see what their value is sitting at. We're probably going to have these until August. In September, we'll probably see a new set of Event Pack cards. I am totally with it for only 9 Event Pack cards as a collector. 9 is so much easier to collect, and I can do all the tournaments and then pick up cards afterwards when they're at their lowest. And then I pretty much have like 2 to 3 of each copy or more depending on what I pull. So I mean, we're gonna look into it here. We have a lot of them are under $10 here. You see Panjamon, Kana Weissmon, Rise is about 10 or 11. Of course, you do have higher market prices, but I mean, you could probably get them for at least halfway in between, if not less. You got Dark Knightmon up there, closer to $20. Same with Omekamon, $17 to $20 there, and then you have your big expensive card, which is Belphamon there, $35, which is funny because he's getting another reprint in the Evolution Cup, so I expect this to go down because of that, because the Evolution Cup's gonna be really nice. You got Lalamon about $10 to $13 or $9 to $13, $5 Plesiomon. Nobody wants Plesiomon. And then you have 15 to 20 for Imperial Dramon. So really only one card really over eclipsing that $20 mark, really. Everything under. So that's really nice for collectors. Maybe not so nice for people trying to make profit off the game. But I mean, you do got Belphamon. We'll give you one. We'll give you one. So you know what? You could wait. I would wait still, unless you're picking the cards up through, doing your own, regionals where you can get even better pricing if you top. But I would say wait a little bit longer before you start buying, because I think they'll go down more, and I think this Belphamon will definitely go down. We have the Regionals Participation Pack 1. Everything's kind of seemed to crash on there. The only things above $10 right now are these guys, which I don't think that deck's seeing a lot of play, so I think this will go down and be like the rest of it. And then, of course, Hellugar up at 20, which is actually pretty good. And we still have one more Regionals to go with this pack, so I think the prices will come down quite a bit. And that's probably staying up because of the new support we're getting at BT16, honestly. Flamemon is staying up there around $30, but I mean, it does look like it's come down a bit. Seen a bit of a drop and stuff like that, and then kind of climbed back up, but it's been higher than that. It's been up there at $35, $40, so it has come down now to the $30 mark, which is nice because that's kind of like the price you pay for getting into the regionals. If you're in or the Ultimate Cup, if you're in America. If you're not in America here, just want to make sure I'm set to United States. You're paying $40. I'm paying $40, but still, I mean, that's with 2 event packs. That's still pretty great value. So hopefully I hope they keep this for the second half of the year, because then I can start selling these, because I need my 4 from the 4 Ultimate Cups I'm going to do. And I missed March 18th because my sister's getting married, and apparently that's more important than Digimon. But yeah, Burning Gray, still up there. You see a little bit of a dip from like that kind of 175, 180 range down to 160. I think this like I said, once we get more copies out there in the world, I'm still waiting for my Ultimate Cup pricing from this month. I think it'll drop. Maybe we'll get down. People will start selling it lower, like that 120, 100, and we'll see them drop a bit. So that'll be nice. Gunimon, he kind of had a little bit of a spike here. It's kind of gone back up. There's not a lot of copies. Again, we're waiting for the copies to get into the hands of players. And right now, it kind of had a little bit of a spike here. Somebody sold it for 85, whereas it's been selling for 60. So it's kind of gone up a little bit. But I think that'll come back down right quick once people get copies. Omnimon Merciful Mode. One thing I noticed is because I'm playing this in Numemon, I was looking at this card, and it's just continued to climb over the last little while. It's plateaued right now, but it's definitely probably a good time to sell. You probably can get 20, 25 bucks for it. So last sale was 25, and that was a lightly played foil. So there's copies out there, and I mean, like, there's a lot of cool Omnimon stuff here. We got lots. I don't really talk about the Omnimon stuff here, but there's a lot of stuff in the Omnimon stuff. You got the participant gold foil, which is a lot cheaper for Merc mode. But there's also like other ones that are just kind of up there right now. The BT13 one's still kind of up there. I looked at the stamped one. The stamp, I was like, oh gosh. But even X-Antibody's up there right now. It's seen a bit of a gradual increase here, as you can see, over the last little bit, and it's kind of got almost up at the $30 range. So definitely keep an eye on this one. This is probably a good one to sell right now. Satsuki has actually kind of plateaued here, which is funny because Numemon's still doing good. It's still an expensive card, but like when you can get if you can get your Satsuki for like $30, that's actually a pretty good deal. Because I think the lowest it was over here was 36. I mean, I think it might drop past 30, but like if you really want this card, I would if you can get it for 30, I would go for that. And then if we do see it go up again past past 35 up to 40, I would definitely sell at that point. Venusmon, I was hoping this card would see a little bit of a drop. I mean, it has technically, but it's still super expensive. I was hoping it would see more of a drop once we got the Heroines reprint announcement. Since you're going to get 2 copies in every Heroines box, all you got to do is fork out 2 Heroines boxes, or the money for 2 Heroines boxes, which I think it was 29 USD. So it might be like 50, 60 bucks Canadian. So I mean, I think that is very doable for a card that's like, $50. You get 4 copies of it for a card that's $50 right now, and then you get all those other cards and the box and stuff like that. So I feel like this is going to come down. So I would definitely keep an eye on it, because I really think it's going to come down quite a bit. Maybe not past like $40 or $35, but that's still a lot of savings for this card right now, because it's just going up and up and up and up and up, and it doesn't really show it right here, but like 55, 58, there's a lot of listings, but after 3 it jumps up to 60 and then 70. So I mean, you could see a buyout on this thing still if people are going crazy. Gatomon, L Vaccine won at the regionals I played at 2 weeks ago now. So I was expecting this card to see a little bit of a rise. It has. It's still kind of in that range of $30 to $35. So I mean, I think I would sell right now, because I think this card will probably come back down to like 28, 25. So I think it's a good time to sell that. This card is starting to climb a little bit more. It was at the 100 to 105 and then 115. Now, with the top, it's up at 130. This is still a great price for this card, considering it is an amazing alt art. Comparatively, you got copies selling at 130, median of 150. It's climbing because it's been like it's been sitting at that like 100 to 110 range for the longest time, and now it's finally people are like, oh, this card is amazing, and we should. I mean, you look at what is the other one here? I don't know if they even have it. this thing, this ugly thing is at $300, and this beautifully lavish card is less than that. Like, even the original alt art, this thing is super, I find, is nicer than that. Yeah, you get the stamp, whatever. I still think the stamp cards should have just been box toppers. It's complete waste. But yeah, no, that's, yeah. And then of course we got Angelwoman 2. It's climbing. It's $72. Holy crap. Like this, yeah, I'm glad I got mine for like 40 or less. Cause yeah, sell these now while it lasts. Cause this card's on fire. And if that's the alt art, what's the stamp sitting at? $600. And I sold this for like $150. So a quarter. I mean, that's just the, well, if you look at last sales, $419, $420, still over double what I sold it for. So yeah, $600. Oh, that's disgusting. Makes me want to cry. We were talking about sovereigns, because I'm interested in building the sovereign deck. I have all the stuff for it, but everything's pretty cheap now. Like you look at alternates, Ibanwam on $4, Zucham on $4. Where is he here? I can't find him. Biohuman, where are you? I can't find your alt. $1. Zulongmon's the only thing that's expensive at $12, and that's probably because it gets played in Numamon as well as 4 sovereigns, so it's super good. Yeah, it's and then like friggin' $60 a box for Animal Coliseum, and you could get several of these cards plus Fang Longmon. And I did have Fang Longmon open, but I think I moved it, unfortunately. But yeah, look at such a good prices on all these sovereign cards, and it's a good deck right now. And then you see Fang Longmon here. He's the expensive card, 32, but that's the alt. The other one's about 20, I believe. And yeah, you got, people have been selling them for 38 up to $40. So this is probably a good card to sell right now. So I mean, you might have a hard time, getting. You got one copy, and then it's up to $40. So this could get a buyout really quick, especially since 4 sovereigns is super good. But like definitely I would pick up all the other stuff and then wait for this to go down, or potentially just pick up some of the regular secrets. The regular secrets are a lot cheaper. But yeah. Another good card from that set, Protoform, still climbing up there slowly again, getting back to where it kind of was at its peak, up at $30. I could see it definitely going up to $35. We got a bunch of listings, so I think you'd have to do a massive buyout for that. But I mean, 6 to 10 listings, so it would be a little bit before it would go up to 35. But still a really great card, and I think it's going to continue to be a great card into the future formats. Magnamon, I wanted to look at the Magnamons because we do have the new Magnamon X-Antibody, Armor Rush. I think it's going to be a huge thing next format. I really love Armor Rush, so I'm excited for it. This guy here is getting the Evolution Cup reprint in both the Participant, Top 4, and Champion. So I mean, I think this card will come down. It's up there here. It kind of came up a little while ago, and it's slowly kind of coming back down, but it's still, it was like $50, and now like it's up at 70, almost $80. Last sold 90. Let's see what we got for listings. We got 1, 2, 3. Well, we got 3 listings, and then you're potentially up there at 85. So I mean, and not too many more, and you're up at 90. So this card could get pushed up to 90. But I hope it does come down. I think it will come down once we get the Evolution Cup stuff. But that's all. We were waiting on all that stuff, so it's not really making a difference right now. A lot of this stuff, you still got $40 Magnamon original BT8 alt arts. You still got the alt art for him sitting around $20. That's pretty good, considering he's just not as strong now. $11 for the super. It's all over the place. Even the pre-release version is like $13. That's hilarious. But yeah, and then $170 for the new Magnamon, which is, it's in the star deck, so that's understandable. But yeah, Magnamon's still doing really good for price wise. So you might want to sell your stuff right now to people like me who love Armor Rush. Lugamon, just looking at Lugamon, because I think Lugamon is probably going to hold value. It might go up with the new support we're getting. The support's pretty good. So, I mean, it's still sitting at that $35 to $40 range. It's been selling for 40, 35, 40. And honestly, you got one listing before it's up to 40. So, I mean, I could definitely see this card going up maybe 45, maybe 50 if the people are really receptive with the new support. But yeah, so right now, I think I might hold off on selling until closer to BT16 when the hype's there. So yeah, and then we have Vmon, because we're talking about Magnamon, we might as well talk about the awesome jamming Vmon, the anniversary topper. It's been climbing too. You see here, it was down, it was here at $6, and we're all the way, this was a while back, February, but it's climbed all the way up there. $15 to $20, selling for $22. I mean, we got a lot of listings. Yeah, we got a lot of listings. So, but it's gonna be at I think it's gonna be at this price for a little while, especially with the hype coming. So, yeah, good time to sell your Vmons. And then lastly, we're going to talk about Mervamon. We usually save the last card for a card that's like declined in value to the point where it's funny. This isn't funny because Mervamon's a great card, but it was affected by all those cards we did do, like, Anubismon, stuff like that. So I think we get more support like Anubismon, things that like can summon Mervamon from the trash. You will see this card go up in price again. Right now, it's still not bad, sitting there at $16. So I mean, you might want to pick up your copies right now. I think there's probably a lot. There's only a few copies at 16, and then you're kind of going up to 18, 20. But you could probably get them for 16. I can see that the sales are trending down on that. So I would definitely pick these up because we get something that's really good that in combination with Gabumons that let you draw on trash. And things that let you, if you get something good that like Anubismon lets you summon something for free, or even for reduced cost, this card I think will explode again and will go up in value. You might be paying $30 for it. So I think it's definitely a good time to buy Mervamon. And Mervamon's a great card, so we're not making fun of her. That's it, guys. That is our market analysis for this week. Tell me what you guys think. Did you like the card choices I picked? I went with some stuff that I thought was doing well, and always trying to change it up, do new things, show you as much as I can. I'm not the best market person. Like I said, I'm a collector, so I waste more money on Digimon than I make, but I do try to make a fair penny back with what I can to supplement all the money I've spent. So I definitely think I have an eye for prices, and hopefully you guys think that too. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. And that's all for now, folks.